we actually haven't had in-depth conversations about marriages and kind of the struggle of marriages. For you, where would you say, if you can go back, where would you say you would have improved?
100%. I like that question, and we could definitely dig into the marriage part. It goes back to, I've learned about the sin of omission and the sin of commission. So when we make mistakes in life and when bad things happen, it's not always about the bad things that we didn't, it's not always about the bad things that we did do. It's about the good things that we didn't do.
Okay.
And an example that I have of that is, as my marriage fell apart, and when I was in that storm, I was really, for lack of better words, dumbfounded, because it's like, I'm a good guy. You know what I mean? I'm treating you right. I'm faithful. I'm trying to build this business and provide for our family. Like, how could something like this happen? But to your question, it's just like, it wasn't about a bunch of bad things that I did that contributed to, my part of it falling apart. It was about the good things that I was neglecting doing. And as the man of a household, like, the essence of a man and being a man is like taking ownership for everything. So, not to get too spiritual, but I have a good analogy of this. It's like Adam and Eve, right? Eve ate the fruit, right? So that was the downfall of humanity and us living in paradise. And then the first person that God confronted about that was Adam. And God was like, Adam, what happened? And he was like, I didn't do anything. Like, what do you mean? Like, what happened? I didn't do that. She did it. You know what I mean? And God was like, but that's the problem. You didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue. Like, you didn't do anything. So the biggest takeaways for me in my marriage is, although it's just like, I could have been much more proactive in prioritizing the connection and intimacy with my spouse. So irregardless of the reason why I'm not doing those things or focused in prioritizing on those things are good things, we can get distracted with good things. We can be off course doing the right things, but just irregardless of if your spouse says, hey, it's okay, I understand, what you're trying to do, what we're trying to build. So I don't need all those things. That you should still carve out a time, a space to prioritize and connect and be intimate and romantic and, making your person feel special. You can't just you can't just go all in on any particular area in marriage and leave any aspect of it just completely depleted.
Yeah, facts.